Here we are again, right? Another Jets loss in the season. New York is now 6-10 on the year, right? 6-10 with one game to go against the New England Patriots. They obviously lose tonight against the Cleveland Browns, 20-37 in Cleveland. Obviously, Thursday Night Football. It's like you watch this Jets team and it's like it just feels like we're barely limping to the finish line, and the finish line is just end the season, right? There's no, like, obviously the Jets are eliminated from the playoffs. You have so many teams out in the AFC that are just flying right now. Miami, Buffalo, Cleveland, right? The team that we just played, Baltimore. I mean, there's a lot of teams that are just, they're kicking it up a notch, right? They're shifting into another gear where, again, with the Jets, it just seems like we're just hoping to get to the end of the year, and it sucks. It sucks, right? As far as the game today was concerned, you look at the first half, and to be honest with you, right, the Jets are clearly eliminated from the playoffs. So just you're kind of watching, and it's not so like the win-loss isn't so meaningful, right? So you're not like watching, at the edge of your seat, living and dying with every single play. And with that said, admittedly, the game was pretty exciting in that first half, right? From both the Jets and the Browns perspective, like both teams made plays, both teams got in the end zone. It was a pretty entertaining and pretty fun first half to watch for sure. And then the second half was pretty much the exact opposite, right? Just punt after punt after punt, turnover after turnover. But I really think the name of the game here for the Jets, right? Here we are again, where the Jets are losing, and we can point directly to mistakes. Whether you want to talk about, the Izzy fumble early on, the Trevor Siemian pick six, we had the blocked field goal, which, nobody was really expecting that to happen, including the Jets. I believe it was Shelby Harris who made a great play on the ball, right up the gut for that Brown special teams unit. Really, really good play by him. You can talk about, penalties, right? The Jets were flagged 12 times and gave up a free 75 yards. How many games have to go by for the Jets to lock in, for them to control penalties? I feel like we're talking about it every single week. We're flagged 10 times here, 11 times here, 8 times here, 12 times tonight. It's it's frustrating, right? It's frustrating. And, on one hand, obviously, like we've talked about it, the Jets are eliminated from mathematically eliminated. So it's not the end of the world that the Jets lost today, but it's just like, you're leaving this game with just a sense of disappointment, a sense of frustration, and a lot of questions regarding the future of this football team. We're not just a quarterback away. We're not. Woody Johnson we're a quarterback away, No, we're not. We have so many issues on the offensive line. We have so many issues with depth. We have so many issues with accountability, so many issues with leadership. It's the NFL is not just Madden, right? You can't just wait for a healthy Aaron Rodgers and then he's going to take care of all those things. He's going to provide leadership. He's going to provide accountability, going to provide a better offensive line, going to make every single wide receiver better. If in the event that somebody gets hurt, it doesn't matter. We have Aaron Rodgers. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, he's going to help. Yeah, he's going to make players around him better. Yeah, he's going to make up for, Hackett's poor play calling from time to time, for sure. He's going to hold players accountable. But to the extent that the Jets are kind of making it out to seem, we need a lot of work, right, this offseason. We do. We need help on the offensive line. Joe Douglas really, really needs to get some not only just starting caliber players on the offensive side of the football, but solid depth pieces. So in the event that somebody goes down, we're okay, right? It's not the end of the world. The season's not over, right? I think as a, collectively as a fan base here, we're all hoping that the team is proactive, right? We're not reactive next season. I hope, man, it absolutely, pains me to say this, but I'm because I don't like wasting years, especially if if you're a team with a lot of young players on a bunch of cheap rookie contracts, Breece Hall, AVT, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, right? if you're a team like this, I really don't like wasting years, which is exactly what happened this season. But I guess I gotta say, hopefully, right? Hopefully, because Douglas and Saleh and Hackett, they're all returning, according to Woody Johnson. Hopefully, they looked at the season as a learning experience. Hopefully they can take something away from the laundry list of mistakes that everybody was accountable for. This disappointing season wasn't just on Saleh. It wasn't just on Hackett. It wasn't just on injuries or Douglas or the Rodgers Achilles and all these different things. It's spread out. Tons of blame to go around, and it's disappointing. So I'm hoping, God, it sucks because it's like, I'm saying I'm hoping. I don't necessarily know if I have that full belief because we wasted the year, but it's like, I'm really wondering what Joe Douglas is feeling right now. Like, just watching the team lose another multi-possession game, 37-20. Watching Joe Flacco, the ex-Jet, the quarterback that you refused to bring back, refused to even partake, even look into, throwing to ex-Jet Elijah Moore, who was dicing up, the Saleh's defense in the first quarter. I felt like Flacco really, he was really dissecting Ulbrich and Saleh's defense. He knew where to go with the football. He was finding soft spots in the zone. He just seemed like he was a step ahead. Once the Jets defense started to adjust, though, in the second half, and you started to see it slow down a bit. But what did Joe Flacco have? 207, or no, sorry, not 207, 297 passing yards at the end of the first half. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's a statement from Joe. So, much like that Dolphins game, I'm hoping that Douglas is just looking at this game, feeling absolutely disgusted and feeling guilty because of not only just how we look, but just, how unprepared this football team is. Right, when we talk about personnel, when we talk about coaching and whatnot. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I apologize that this team, continues to lose and continues to fail to reach 500. My Lord, that's kills me to say that, but here we are, 6-10, one game left against the New England Patriots. How will we finish? We'll see. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.